Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. Let's start the current affairs for 14th of August. But before I start, tomorrow is Independence Day, so I would like to extend my wishes to each and every Indian. We are breathing in a free India today thanks to laying down of lives of thousands and lakhs of people. So we must do more now if we want to remain a free country. And let's start the video. Before I start the video, I would like to remind you that our sale is only for 3 days more, that is today, tomorrow and day after, and we have pen drive courses available for a lot of exams. These are very professionally prepared courses by some of the finest faculties. If you want to buy any of the course, then go to studyiq.com. So tomorrow is 15th, but today is 14th, and today is the Independence Day of Pakistan. Pakistan had attained independence one day before India. Now Pakistan has released how many Indian prisoners as a goodwill gesture, We have a new Prime Minister also, Imran Khan. And remember that Imran Khan's party is called Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. Pakistan has agreed to release 30 prisoners. Out of 30, 27 are fishermen. Pakistan's capital is Islamabad. And Pakistan was recently added to the Financial Action Task Force grey list. Now, if I talk about Pakistan, I must also talk about the India-Pakistan border. So India has border with Pakistan in 4 states. Starting from north to south, it is Jammu and Kashmir. Then there is a border with Punjab. Then there is a border with, Rajasthan and then Gujarat. Now the border with Rajasthan is the longest. The state that has the longest border with Pakistan is Rajasthan. There is a border at Jaisalmer, that area, Badmer, Jaisalmer. In Punjab, we have a Atari border at Wagah. Wagah, Atari, there's a 3-kilometer distance. And you know that Wagah border is often frequented by a lot of tourists, and that results in it being a famous tourist spot. Now Gujarat wants to do the same. Gujarat also has a long border with Pakistan, so Gujarat wants to have a Seema Darshan scheme. Seema means border, Darshan means like sightseeing. So basically it's a border development the scheme. It's a tourism scheme, border tourism scheme, and they are planning to create infrastructure for tourism at a place called Nadabet. This is near Suigam in Banaskantha district. So just remember that in Gujarat, at a place called Nadabet, border tourism will be developed on the Pakistan border. It is near Suigam in Banaskantha district. Also, there are 2 trains that ply between India and Pakistan. So first is Samjhauta Express. It goes from Atari to Wagah, which is only 3-kilometer distance. And then there is Thar Express, which covers a much greater route. It goes all the way from Jodhpur to Karachi. Karachi is, by the way, the capital of Sindh. North and South Korea, they have agreed to hold their 3rd summit in which city? 3rd summit in which city? So the presidents of North and South Korea, Mr. Kim Jong-un and Mr. Moon Jae-in respectively, they had met earlier on also, and now they have decided to carry out a summit in Pyongyang. Pyongyang, G is silent here, but okay, you can pronounce it, doesn't matter. Pyongyang also you can call it. It is the capital of North Korea. And Seoul is the capital of South Korea. The currency of North Korea and South Korea is called WON1. And you can also get confused between a place called Pyeongchang. The only difference between Pyeongchang and Pyongyang is the word CH instead of G. Right? Pyeongchang was where the Winter Olympics took place, and it is in South Korea. And if you remember, Norway had topped the Winter Olympics medal tally with 39 medals. Norway's capital is Oslo, it's a Scandinavian country, and Magnus Carlsen, world champion, is also from Norway. He's a world champion in chess. Which country has unveiled the next generation of Fateh Mobin? Fateh Mobin is name of the missile. It's a short-range ballistic missile, and it has been unveiled by Iran. Iran, Turkey and Russia, all the 3 countries have been badly hit by the American sanctions, economic sanctions. More so Iran. Now Iran's capital is Tehran, and Iran's currency is Rial. Also remember, Iran's president is Hassan Rouhani. Hassan Rouhani, who is appointed as the new captain of the Barcelona Football Club. It's one of the most famous football clubs in the world in Spain, and it's from the Catalonia region. Lionel Messi is the new captain of Barcelona. He replaced Andreas Iniesta, who has now left the club. Messi, by the way, is also the captain of Argentina's national football team, and Argentina, though, has not won a major trophy under when Lionel Messi has played, but Argentina still remains one of the powerhouses of football. It's in South America. Which state government will foot the bill for transgenders willing to undergo sex change operations for free of cost? This state has said that they will provide money up to 2 lakh rupees if any transgender is wishing to have a sex change operation. This has been announced by Kerala. Now let me tell you that this scheme will be implemented retrospectively, right? So which means that if any transgender had already had sex change operation in the past and wishes to apply for this scheme today, he or she can. And Kerala is not the first. Before that, Tamil Nadu had also announced that if any transgender wishes to have a sex change operation in Tamil Nadu, it will be free of cost. The World Bank has mandated which bank to issue the world's first blockchain-based bond? This blockchain-based bond will be called Bond I. Bond I. It is Commonwealth Bank of Australia. Can you tell me how many countries are there in Commonwealth? Write down in comments. Also, Commonwealth Games had taken place in Australia only this year, and the next Commonwealth Games will take place in Birmingham. Birmingham is in UK, and in these Commonwealth Games which took place in Queensland, Gold Coast in Australia, Australia had won the most medals, followed by England, followed by India. So India had finished third in the medal tally. India had won 66 medals, out of which 26 were gold medals. Now, why this is called Bond I is because in Australia there is a place called Sydney, and in Sydney there is a beach called Bondi Beach. Okay, so if you name it Bond I, it resembles Bondi, right? So it's a cultural significance. So the first blockchain-based bond will be called Bond I. Nepal-India Literature Festival has begun at which place? This festival has begun at Birgunj in Nepal. Indian Railways Catering and Tourism Corporation, which is called IRCTC, it has decided to stop free travel insurance starting from which date? Now this free travel insurance was mandatory earlier on, now it has been made optional, that is the only difference, and it will be done away with from 1st of September. What was the name of the former Lok Sabha Speaker who passed away recently? He was a communist. He belonged to Communist Party of India. His name was Somnath Chatterjee. He was 89 years old. He was Lok Sabha Speaker during the UPA1 government of when Sardar Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister. And right now, Lok Sabha Speaker is Sumitra Mahajan. And Sumitra Mahajan is a Lok Sabha MP from Indore. According to the International Monetary Fund IMF, who is set to overtake Qatar as world's richest place by 2020. Right now Qatar is the richest place in the world and Doha is the capital. Now Qatar will also host the FIFA World Cup, Football World Cup in 2022, and by 2020 Qatar will be replaced by Macau. Now remember there are two places, one is called Macau and the second is called Hong Kong, and both of these are under China. They are called Special Administrative Regions of China. Remember that. And Macau, where is Macau? In case you are wondering, so this is the map of China and you can see right at this tip, right at the southeast part of China, you have Macau. You can see in the map here, this is India, here is Nepal, this is China, right? This is Tibet, this is China, and right here is the Macau. Which state will launch Ayushman Bharat scheme on August the 15th? Ayushman Bharat scheme promises 5 lakh rupees of insurance to one family each year, and the state that is launching it on Independence Day is Haryana. Haryana CM is Manohar Lal Khattar of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Chief Justice of India Deepak Mishra, he is the 45th Chief Justice of India. He has inaugurated which court complex? This court complex at the taluk level, it is the largest in the country, and it is the largest court building in the country at the taluk level. It is built at a cost of more than 100 crore. It has been inaugurated in Hubballi. Hubballi is in Karnataka. Don't confuse Hubballi with Hooghly. Hooghly is in West Bengal. Who has been sworn in as the Chief Justice of the Madras High Court? She is a female and she is only the third female Chief Justice in the history of the Madras High Court. Her name is Vijaya Kamlesh Tahil Ramani. She was given the oath by the governor. A Chief Justice is always given the oath by the governor. So you know that Tamil Nadu's governor is Banwari Lal Purohit, and he gave the oath to Vijaya Kamlesh Tahil Ramani. She is the third female Chief Justice in the history of Madras High Court. These are some of the latest appointments you need to remember. I have compiled here so that it's easy for you to remember. Take the screenshot, take the printout and put it in your room, because one question minimum will come from here. Odisha High Court new Chief Justice. This is the new Chief Justice of the respective High Court, Kalpesh Javeri. And if you remember, the old Chief Justice of Odisha High Court, Vineet Saran, has been elected to the Supreme Court. So 3 judges have been incorporated into the Supreme Court. One is Vineet Saran, one is Indira Banerjee, and one is KM Joseph. KM Joseph was the Chief Justice of the Uttarakhand High Court. So new Chief Justice of Uttarakhand High Court is Rajesh Sharma. Patna High Court is Mukesh Shah. Sometimes you will see the word MR Shah, is same Mukesh Shah. Jharkhand High Court Aniruddha Bose. Delhi High Court Rajendra Menon. Kerala High Court Rishikesh Roy. And Jammu Kashmir High Court is Geeta Mittal. Now remember, Geeta Mittal is the first ever female Chief Justice of the Jammu Kashmir High Court. And you should remember one more person, Indu Malhotra. Why Indu Malhotra was in news is because she is the first female advocate to be directly recruited or incorporated as a Supreme Court judge. Okay, directly. She was a practicing advocate. She was not a judge. Usually the promotion is like this. First you practice in a High Court, you become an advocate, then you become a judge in the High Court, and then you become a judge in the Supreme Court. But she was directly from advocate, promoted to Supreme Court. She was the first female to be given promotion directly to a Supreme Court judge, Indu Malhotra. Rajnath Singh has made an announcement of granting how much amount as an immediate aid for Kerala. Now Kerala has been languishing under one of the worst floods ever. In fact, more than 50% of Kerala is party to these floods. This is because of excessive southwest monsoons this year. And there was overflowing of dams like the Idukki Dam, etc. 100 crore will be the aid. Now this is too less because Kerala CM Pinarayi Vijayan announced just yesterday that there has been a loss of almost 9,000 crore and 10,000 kilometers roads, they have been damaged completely. United States has put economic sanctions on which country? Right? In wrath of Pastor Andrew Branson, who was arrested 2 years back by this country. So the thing is like this. Turkey used to have a parliamentary system. Now they have a presidential system, right? So Recep Erdogan, who is right now the president, was once the prime minister. And there was a coup attempt by the Turkish military to overthrow him, right? And that time, Andrew Branson, he is a father, he is a priest. He was sent from US to Turkey. And Turkey says that Andrew Branson, he was part of the coup, right? And therefore they arrested him. America is saying to release Andrew Branson, Turkey is not releasing him, right? So America has now put economic sanctions on Turkey. So the answer is Turkey and president is Recep Erdogan. The capital is Ankara. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu has released the book called Bebak Baat. Bebak Baat, okay? Who is the author of the book? Bebak Baat means candid conversation, right? So it was released by it is written by Vijay Goyal, released by Venkaiah Naidu. Now Vijay Goyal is right now the Minister of State in the Ministry of Statistics and Implementation, Program Implementation, and also he was the ex-sports minister. He is also the Minister of State in the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs. Who won the 2018 Rogers Cup men's singles tennis tournament? Rogers Cup is a tennis tournament, and remember 3-4 more tournaments for tennis. So there is something known as a Fed Cup. It is only for women. Then there is a Davis Cup. It is only for men's. Then there is a Hopman Cup. Okay, and these are some of the important tournaments. And of course, there are 4 Grand Slams of tennis. Starts with Australian Open, then we have French Open, then we have Wimbledon, and then we have the US Open. And these 3 have already been played this year. So right now, the world number 1 tennis player is Rafael Nadal, and he won the Rogers Cup also. So Rafael Nadal won the French Open this year, Grand Slam. Then he also won the Barcelona Open. Okay, Barcelona Open. He had also won the Italian Open, which is called Rome Masters. So these were some of the important tournaments won by Rafael Nadal. Novak Djokovic won the Wimbledon recently. He is from Serbia. And who won the Rogers Cup women's singles title? It was won by Simona Halep. She had also won the French Open this year. So Rafael Nadal and Simona Halep, they both had won the French Open, and now they both have won the Rogers Cup. So it will be easy for you to remember. Simona Halep is from Romania. Romania. Can you tell me Sloane Stephens is from which country? Write down in comments. National Wildlife Genetic Resource Bank. Now remember that all the genetic resources bank or gene banks, they are ex situ method of conservation. Ex situ means outside the natural habitat, right? So National Wildlife Genetic Resource Bank, it is India's first genetic bank for wildlife conservation. It has been inaugurated in which city? It has been inaugurated in Hyderabad, capital of Telangana. Important question. The Digital Northeast Vision 2022 was released in which city? This vision says that the central government will spend 10,000 crore rupees in the coming years till 2022 for the development of the Northeast. It was inaugurated in Guwahati in Assam. Government has approved proposal for setting up of water aerodromes in how many states in the first phase? Water aerodromes will be set up at 5 places. Now which are these 5 states? So Odisha, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Andhra and Assam. These are the 5 states in which we will have the water aerodromes. India has handed over 404 houses built for Indian origin people in which country's tea plantation areas? India has handed over 404 houses to Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka's Prime Minister is Ranil Wickremesinghe. Which railway station was at the top in the A1 category in the Station Cleanliness report conducted by the Quality Council of India? This was basically done to find out which is the cleanest railway station of India. Right? Now railway stations are of two types, right? One are the big railway stations which are called A1, and one are the small ones which are called A2. Now you can't compare the cleanliness of a small station with a big station. Small station, since they have low footfall, of course they will be much cleaner, right? So the criteria are different for both. So in A1 category, Jodhpur is the cleanest railway station of India. Let me show you both the category A1 and A2. A2 is also called A, so don't get confused. A1 is basically the big stations, okay, like Delhi, like Jodhpur, Gorakhpur, Kharagpur, and all these. So the cleanest railway station of India is Jodhpur. Remember last year it was Visakhapatnam, and Visakhapatnam this time is not in the top 3. Second is Jaipur, and the third is Tirupati. Tirupati is in Chittoor district, Andhra Pradesh, okay, Rayalaseema. Now, if I talk about the A category, then these are the smaller railway stations. So first is Marwad railway station, second is the Fulera railway station, and the third is the Warangal railway station. Warangal is in Telangana, and if you remember, the Warangal Duries, also called the Warangal Carpet, or you can say Warangal Mats, they were awarded the geographical indicator tag. And recently, Bokasol rice of Assam has been given the GI tag. So if I talk about which is the cleanest railway zone, then the answer is of course Northwest. You can see first and second in A1 and first and second in A category, all the four are from Northwest Railway. So Northwest Railway is the cleanest railway zone in India right now. And last year in A category, Beas railway station was the first, and this time it is not in the top 3. To increase the country's forest cover, how many crores of green funds will be provided by the central government? To increase the country's forest cover, how many crores of green funds will be provided? 66,000 crore. See, ideal forest cover in a country should be 33.33%. That is 1/3. We have around 21%. Okay, so we are roughly 12% short still, right? In India, the maximum forest cover is in Madhya Pradesh. Which country has opened a visa application center in Kolkata? This is to reach out to the northeastern states and also West Bengal. This is Israel. Now remember, in 2017, we completed 25 years of our diplomatic ties with Israel, and Israel in 2018, recently they have declared themselves as a Jewish state. Okay, and the Teen Murti Marg in New Delhi is being named after the Haifa city of Israel. BBC History magazine, they conducted a readers poll of 100 women who changed the world in the history. Okay, who topped this list? First in this list was Marie Curie. Now Marie Curie was the first woman to win Nobel Prize in Physics. She was also the first woman to get two Nobel Prize. She has not won one Nobel Prize, she has won 2 Nobel Prize, right? And she had discovered radium. She had also discovered polonium. And since she was from Poland, she named it polonium to honor her country of birth, right? And her husband Pierre Curie was also a partner in her discoveries. And second in the list was Rosa Parks, and third was Emmeline Pankhurst. Which Bank of India has signed a multilateral cooperation agreement with member development banks of the BRICS country to undertake collaborative research in distributed ledger or blockchain technology? The bank that I'm talking about is the Export-Import Bank of India, which is called Exim Bank. And BRICS Bank is called New Development Bank. It is headquartered in Shanghai. Shanghai is in China. Recently, Shanghai was hit by a cyclone called Empil. Who is called as Napoleon of India? Napoleon Bonaparte, the French ruler. Napoleon of India is Samudragupta of the Gupta dynasty. Now, Gupta dynasty was known as the golden period of India. The world's largest freshwater lake is which one? It is called Lake Superior. In case you are wondering where is Lake Superior, so this is Canada, this is USA, and this is Mexico. So this is North America. This is Lake Superior at the border of Canada and US. This is Michigan, this is Ontario. So this is Lake Superior. Who founded the Arya Samaj? Arya Samaj was founded by Swami Dayanand Saraswati. So this was the video for today. I hope you liked the video. Please share the video with friends also. And I really appreciate if you share the video with your friends. You don't have to do much. Just share it in any Telegram, WhatsApp group or in your Facebook profile. That will do. So, and also remember that only 3 days remain for our Independence Day sale. So in case you want to buy any of the course, then this is the best time to buy it. And do check out our website studyiq.com for more details. Thank you so much.